What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going over ticker SOUN, SoundHound AI Incorporated. We are going to be doing a full chart breakdown, but I think we have some good swing potential in the meantime, guys. So let's go over it. Remember, this is technical analysis, my opinion based on the chart, not financial advice. So let's get right to it. So here we are, guys. SoundHound AI. We are trading up 8% today, around $7, the $7 mark, $3 billion market cap. Pretty strong stock, guys. And you could see for a strong stock, if you're patient enough, you can get some of these nice volatile moves, guys. Some of these are real nice. If I measure them real quick, 500%. Let's call the bottom right here for this move, 300%. You get the picture, guys. We have some good volatility incoming. And this is a good lesson that even in a, particularly it looks like a downtrend, we can still go long and get some swing potential to the upside. So that is always a good lesson. Just because the stock is in a down, looks like it's in a downtrend, trending down, you could still cut out some profits going the opposite direction if you know your technicals and indicators, guys. So let's go over it. And maybe we even start to see a bigger spike like this. So we'll talk about it when we get in there. And you could see for the longest time, guys, we are going to stay on the daily chart for most of this. You could see this purple line, the daily 200, has been in control for a long time, and now it is trading below. You could see how, if I turn the indicators off really fast, guys, you could see how the uptrend works. You got these steps coming up, and now we got these steps coming down. So, what do we need to do to see prices to the upside? And not only that, the same thing for this blue line in the weekly chart. This is the weekly 50 moving average in control for the longest time since 2024, February of 2024. And now the EMA lines just crossed. So, now we're taking these steps down and, the price is being guided. You could see the volume profile has flattened out. So when that happens, usually the EMA lines, just take control, retest, retest, retest. But that means we could still cut out some swing potential, even though it looks like we're in a downtrend. So this swing zone I'm referencing in the thumbnail is from this supply demand flip zone between 586, 658, and these gaps here, guys. And I'll be honest, the bottom might be in already for this swing zone, and not financial advice, but I would say this would be a risky time to enter. You could still see, the profits here, but we could get rejected by this 50 because of this gap here, guys. In a perfect trading world, for me, this would be the perfect entry anywhere between the top of this zone and this gap, and then we could come back. We have a lot of open business up here. It would be 39%. We have a golden rebalance zone from this move in Fibonacci, guys. I'll redraw that for you real quick. You could see it right here. You could see also Fibonacci, we reacted perfectly, closed the gap, reacted perfectly off the 2.2 in the supply demand flip zone with a bullish divergence on the RSI, guys. That is a very, very A+ setup for me. But I was a little worried about this gap, so I did not catch this trade, guys. So there's plenty more. And, from this gap, also 52% here. And even if we hit the mid breaker, that would be 75%. But I like this swing trade because it would be just in time for the daily 200 to come and reject the price if we have no volume, guys. If we have volume, we could see higher prices. What my point is, I think this would be taking a chance here because even if you entered here, you could still lose, 18% to the gap, guys. You could see it might do something like this, come back down, and I would wait, not financial advice, but in my opinion, I would wait for the gap. But I like this swing zone right here with the supply demand flip zone and these gaps here. I think these gaps will be closed sooner than later. Like something like this, you could see the gaps just, even though we're on the steps down, I think these gaps will get closed. If the price does come into this supply demand flip zone, this gap is well within, stop loss range if your stop loss is tight. So for me, this would be a good swing potential before getting rejected by the daily 200 and the weekly 50, which is right here as well, guys. And if there is no volume, that will inevitably happen. And let's talk about the bigger picture here. But before I do that, if you want more swing trades, guys, tutorials, trading systems, I have a premium vault that'll take you from beginner to advanced, and even the advanced traders will learn something from it, guys. We do swing trades from low cap to large cap for any style of trading, weekly breakout stocks, and once per week, we go beyond the charts. to focus on personal growth and awareness and apply that to the trading world, guys, because that always applies, and you will become a better trader when you have better awareness and better discipline. It goes hand in hand. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the likes and comments. But my premium content is on patreon.com/GainsKeeper Trading. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, we'll go to the weekly chart. Also, guys, you could see the weekly 200 here. SoundHound is attempting to find support on this. So I would say a good entry would be anywhere between this price. 672 is the current support, but you could see we've dipped into the zone to close the gaps. So I think this gap might get closed, but anywhere between 672 and 573 for this swing trade would be a good play, in my opinion. Not financial advice. For the longer term traders, and what I am waiting for is this trend channel buy zone. If I go to the weekly chart, I'll zoom out for a little bit. You could see SoundHound is trading in this macro trend channel, guys. Rejection at the top, support at the bottom. Very basic. And there is a liquidity zone between $3.54 and $4.26. And if this downtrend continues, we could close these gaps and then the downtrend could continue. So you could cut out the profit here and then enter a long position for the long term, guys. So you could master both the short term gains and long term gains if you play it right. So if this does come down and touch this trend channel by liquidity zone on the trend channel, guys, this would be a good long term position. Not financial advice. We have a couple of gaps under it, though, guys. Be careful. We have the gap at 242. This doesn't necessarily have to be closed. This is from a long time ago, a couple of years ago. And there is also a gap here around $1.58 in our extreme low demand zone, guys. I will not be talking about this. This is a long time away. When we get back, if we get back to this zone here, I will do another update, of course, for you guys. But if we do come down to this trend channel demand zone, we have a lot of potential upside, guys. Let's say it comes around here, total of, I would say, around, let's call it 400 to 500%. And let me turn the indicators off real quick, guys. And regardless if the price comes down here or starts building from now, because this could be the bottom, guys, and we could start seeing higher prices. We would need to break this. We would need to reclaim the daily 200, find support above that and reclaim this mid breaker at $10.07 for higher prices and higher high of $10.07, guys. You could see, as I said before, you see these higher high steps and now we see these lower low steps. You could see the trend coming here. You can even draw something like a little bit of a trend line here. And, if this comes up, wicks and touch the gaps all the way down, to our trend channel buy zone, that would be, a healthy move for SoundHound. But my main point is we would need a higher high from this point right here. So if we come back down to the trend channel buy zone, we have a lot of price targets. I expect at least at minimum a retest of the supply flip zone, which were a lower trigger that caused the price to squeeze, guys. You could see every time we enter the zone, it's either a rejection or a support, guys. That's why it is a flip zone. That's how I label it. I don't know how everybody else labels it. 59% to 79% at least. That is a great swing trade. If these gaps do not get closed now, we have another 139 potential. To the mid breaker would be 172. And then to this middle trend line, you could see it's pretty significant with the touch points. There was even a gap here above it. So this middle trend line from the trend channel, the macro trend channel, is important. To our next target, which sits right near this gap, would it be about 250%. And I don't want to talk about prices to the upside here. You could see we have another little decision breaker here. I'll make it red. A third target here, we can call it, from the bottom. That would be 344% and 462% to the top of the trend channel, guys. This will inevitably take some time, this move is actually, to the peak here. Only took 39 days for 317%. That is amazing for a stock with $3 billion market cap. So depends on the market sentiment at the time, guys. This could move relatively fast for a decent cap stock, guys. So this is a great opportunity in my eyes if we get down to this trend channel buy zone here. But a basic recap, guys. I expect honestly sooner than later these gaps get closed. get rejected by this is if the volume profile stays steady, guys, and if we see a continuation of this hot market we're in right now, we could see upper price targets. We could see this gap close at 1321, excuse me. But I expect these gaps to get closed, and then the price gets written down, and then we will be looking at this trend channel buy zone from there, guys. Okay, guys, I hope this was helpful. Keep an eye on the higher highs, the lower lows. Analyze your trends with the market, and you will be able to cut these swings out and then use that profit for a longer position, guys, to cut out really good profits, multiple 100%, guys, over time. And then that's how you be successful in trading, guys. I hope this was helpful, and stay blessed.